Hello and welcome to this video where we'll talk about OKR ceremonies. My name is Sophie Hedestad. I'm based out of Stockholm in Sweden, Scandinavia, and happy that you found me and Noxit. If you're curious what we're doing at Noxit, please go to noxit.io and check out our strategy execution platform. Today we'll talk about the OKR ceremonies, as I mentioned. And it's actually four ceremonies. We have the planning, we have the checking in, we have the review, and we have the retrospective. And you would probably check in a lot more than you plan, review, and have your retrospective. And when you start off with planning your OKRs, you might have OKR ambassadors that could help you facilitate the process. And we will start with the planning. So, an OKR planning workshop would typically be 4 hours, where someone in the team or leadership team would explain the vision and the values, the strategic focus, and if there are overarching OKRs that you need to contribute towards, then someone would present that in this workshop. And then you would do individual reflections. What should be our unit's objective and what should be our unit's key results? And you would typically vote and agree on your OKRs for your unit. And I will not go through this in detail, but if you're curious how to run an OKR planning workshop, you can scan this QR code and there will be a template for you. And then we have the check-in. It says weekly check-in here. And of course, some would do this bi-weekly or monthly, but we actually recommend checking in as often as possible because you really program your mind and you're programming the team's mind as well, what is most important. So the check-in meeting would be uh, a meeting where you present where you're at with your key result. So before you have the check-in meeting, you would report your numbers, you would look at your actions and maybe add some new ideas how to reach this key result. But it's really like a stand-up meeting that engineering departments is holding today. So you can get inspired from them. And it's a quite rapid check in where you maybe spend half an hour where you slide through the key result and the owner of each key result would present where they are at with their key results. And then we have the review, and that is kind of a result meeting where you present how far you got within your cycle. So here you can see if we had like yearly OKRs, we ended up at 95%, and we can have a look at the team OKRs, the overarching OKRs, and discuss together the results. And you could also reflect together what was the key accomplishments, what was the biggest learnings, are there any disappointments? So you present the results of the OKR cycle. And then we have the retrospective, and that's a reflection you are doing together with your team. And it's often a reflection where you discuss how you can work better together. So a very simple template could look like this: start, stop, continue. You can do this physically on a whiteboard, you can do it digitally, you can also do it with pen and paper and just discuss what you wrote up. So it often starts with the individual reflection where each participant reflect upon what should we start doing, what should we stop doing, what should we continue doing. And similar to the workshop, you could vote and agree on things you as a team think would be most beneficial for you to focus on so you can work better together. And there are lots of templates to explore. So there's a glad, sad, mad template. So please try it out. You can run different retrospective every half year and try them out and work better with your team. And then you start up the cycle again with planning. So you can then decide if you want to retire an OKR if it's already achieved. The environment has changed and it's not longer relevant or it's not under your control. You can also reformulate an OKR if the wrong priority was set and you want to change it to make it more sharp for your team. And then you can keep an OKR exactly as it is. And it might be a long term priority for your team. So, this was just some guidance on the OKR ceremonies. Hope you found it valuable and best of luck. And as I always say, it's not about perfection, it's about progress.